Just setting up all the players. Oh. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of ley lines, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Red Terran representing StarCraft Rebellion. It is ByuN. I'll get my VPN ready. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the blue Terran player. We have the blue Terran. We have the South Korean Terran representing Team Little Fairy. It is Percival. And if you are in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our fresh best of 3. Let's go. Now, I do apologize. As you can see here, there's just some stuttering happening in game. It doesn't really have to do with our internet, but it does have to do with our connection to the Korean server. So I do apologize. This is not affecting the players. Bear that in mind. The players are perfectly fine. This is just on our end. After this game, I will turn on a VPN to make sure that this is a little bit more silky smooth. Do apologize. Feels Korean server, man. But now though, we're moving out. Now we are moving out. When it comes to our TvT, when it comes to this matchup here, Percival, he does have it in him to take maps. We've seen him take maps before against players like ByuN and Percival. I don't know what it is, but I guess it's because they're so active. But ByuN, Percival, and Bunny have all been playing very often as of late. Whether it's in qualifiers, whether it's in open tournaments as well, they just play so frequently. And they often do trade back and forth. Of course, Percival, he's still just, I would say, a little bit below them in the sense of how consistent he is as a player, as a Terran, but it definitely has it in him to make a series out of this, for sure, 100%. Does have it in him. But now double gas to opener out of Percival, going for a faster factory. Meanwhile, ByuN going for a ranks expand economic opener out of our red Terran, going for a single gas geyser instead. So we already have a bit of a divergence between our two players. Reapers are moving out. The SV is here to tank the shot, and Percival, he's moving in. And we'll see if he can delay the CC. Does break forward. Does break in. Here, pulls away. And again, we'll see if he can delay the command center. Gets a couple of shots off, but he will not delay. Okay, the SV will survive, and ByuN will hold. ByuN, he will hold on. Like piece behind this, getting to his own 1-1-1 setup. Percival going for his own delayed expansion. Percival does jump in. Oh. Gotta be forced back. Players are setting up. And we're just now getting to our add-ons of choice. Here we have our early Cyclone production out of ByuN. So going to Marine Cyclone, at least early on. Instead we have Percival going for his own Starport, his own Tech Labs as well. So just trying to be active. Does focus on the Hellions, not bad. Again, do apologize for the stuttering. just had to put up with it for game 1. As I start stepping here out of ByuN, takes down the, oh my god, the Reapers! Reapers do go down. Nice target firing out of ByuN. Shuts down the Hellion, and ByuN does defend. Bearing in mind that ByuN, he went for an economic opener to begin with, so he already has that worker lead. Shuts down the main army, and ByuN, he maintains his lead. How does Percival respond? Third CC. Third CC is on the way. Percival building up towards a more, or try to get into a better economy here in the mid game. Alas, ByuN goes for his own third CC as well. For his own third. Did while he's saying King of the Hill. He'd be a creator. He did. I mean, again, he's taken maps off of like some of the best Terrans out there, for sure. For sure. As ByuN does move out, Raven towards the main. Double Cyclone here towards the natural. Once again, does outtrade Percival. trade somewhat 1-to-1, 1 for 2. It takes down both Cyclones, does pull away at the same time. Raven into the main, catching up more SCVs. Two more workers going down. Not gonna lie, when I saw that both players took their third bases, I was like, I was like, this game is gonna last a little bit longer, isn't it? It is. Aye. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just unfortunate, just because, you know, we're stuck in this kind of game state with the stuttering. Smooch. As Percival, he does push. Bearing in mind he does have interference matrix. Both players do. The goal here is to delay the third. And we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can delay the expansion. Percival, he pokes in. Pulls away. So far, ByuN, he's holding on. Thankfully, Percival, he doesn't overcommit. He doesn't lose his Raven lead, or his Raven count, I should say. Doesn't overextend. He pulls back. Setting up at the third. Setting up at the third base instead. And we'll see if ByuN can find more success. Again, they both have an equivalent Raven count. Vikings are slightly in favor of ByuN. Tank counts are equivalent. Comes down to our positional play. Percival, he's aware of the location of the army. He is ready. He is ready, looking for a way in. Does mass disable. Yeah, disables both the tanks. Order Tower's going to be thrown down. Percival trying to make a stand, but the tanks, they break through. They break on through. ByuN, who will break through the siege line. Likewise takes down most of the Ravens. Yeah, from there, ByuN, he takes the fight. He can just reposition, push towards the natural. Boys are being pulled. Percival going to try to break in. At least on no order turrets, but it's not going to be enough. With these three tanks, GG gets pulled. ByuN does overwhelm, and ByuN takes game number 1. Ooh, GG. GG, well played. Hold on. I'll turn on my VPN. Un momento. Where do I connect to? Do I risk it? AU, Oceania, Azure. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, should be good. Should be good. As game two is going to be on Ultra Love. Again, do apologize for being a little bit out of it in that last game, but ideally we should be silky smooth coming into this. It's always a little bit of a gamba, a little bit. Just hoping that our node has a better connection. And here we go. We're jumping on in. When it came to the last game, again, we were quite neck and neck there. If you recall, ByuN, he did have the better economic opener. So he did have the slight lead. He was able to take the earlier or the better fight early on, and then was able to outposition Percival. That's what it came down to. And look at this. It's things like this that make me upset, because it's like, you know, Blizzard, just fix your routing. But here we go, spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ultra Love, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Red Terran representing Shopify Rebellion, leading the series 1-0. It is ByuN. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Blue Terran representing Team Little Fairy, getting proxy. Of course, they're proxying on the game where we're silky smooth. God damn it! It is Percival. And we're opening up with the proxy 2-racks. Just to once again reiterate, just for those who are unaware, why Game 1 was a slideshow and Game 2 is perfectly fine. Blizzard, the Korean server, specifically for StarCraft 2, has just really bad routing from Australia. So depending on the time of day, sometimes it's fine. I've noticed that like in the mornings and afternoons it's fine, but in the evenings the routing gets really bad. It takes you the long way around. I think it connects, I think it takes us to the Americas first and then to Korea. Like the routing to the node just goes all the way around the world. So if you use a VPN, you can specify your routing, you can direct it intentionally and just go straight to Korea, and then bam, and look at this. It's beautiful. It's like we're there. It's like we're in Korea. It's crazy. So yeah, the Korean server is a little bit broken like that. But yeah, it is on me, because I should have just done this from the beginning, from Game 1. Meanwhile, 2x Reaper here out of ByuN. And likewise, we have our ranks expand economic opener out of Percival. So this is ideal for the Terran, for the Red Terran. Ideally, you want to try to gamble a little bit here and hope that your opponent is going for something more economic, is not going double gas. So with this ByuN, he has the potential to overwhelm and to catch Percival with his pants down. Reapers are building up. And ByuN, he does head into the main. Does head in. With that, does get the SCV, delays the factory. Oh, and that is a brutal start here. Was going for the reactor as well. With that, he maintains the high ground, takes down the Reaper. This could be game. Yeah, this is game. GG gets called. The win condition, deny the factory, no Hellion, no nothing to defend, and GG. ByuN will take the series 2-0. GG, well played. Really unfortunate setup there from Percival, as unfortunately he was going for the reactor as well, so he was already going for a greedy opener, then cutting corners, delaying his own production. Likewise, his factory was exposed, and if you can never finish the factory, you can never get a Hellion. Without a Hellion, how do you hold? How do you defend? You don't. You don't defend it. GG, well played. With that, ByuN, he will claim the series 2-0, and now it's time to turn the VPN off and head on over to Europa. GG, well played. We're heading over to the European server here, and we do have our two Protoss players facing off. It's going to be Showtime and Christian. Let's go.